For like, you know, all of history, basically in this area, this has been a travel destination. Everybody would stop here, and they still continue to. Now you're on your way to Dallas, you still stop here. So you start with kind of, so you have the pioneers and covered wagon and kind of the natural history of the area.
One thing we never expected after coming through the door of this museum in Crosbyton is the fact that we are personally escorted by Anna Lowry herself.
So this is the most amazing part. So we have a half dugout inside the room here, and you can kind of see just how people lived when they were first pioneering this area. This is the right size. This is what it would have been like. This is all you would have had. This would have been your whole home, everything you own, right out in the middle of nowhere. This is a real dirt floor because this dugout was actually made before the museum covered this area.
Had history had its way, Anna would be considered royalty in these parts.
So let me get this straight. You were raised in Maine,
yes,
but now you're the curator of this museum?
Of the museum, yes. So my great-great-grandparents are Hank and Elizabeth Smith, and they were the original pioneers of this entire huge area.
Well, it's been said Crosbyton is the town Hank built. Hank Smith brought his wife to this rugged landscape, lived in a half dugout, and tamed the wilderness for an area to be settled the size of 10 counties. Anna's carefully curated collection tells the story of extreme hardship and determination, but it's that one photograph at the far end of the museum that this student of history loves to showcase.
So if you come this way, I'll show you a picture of my great-grandmother. This is at Silver Falls. So this is her right here, Mary Magdalene Smith, and these are some of her sisters as well and some friends. And Silver Falls was just a really popular place to go for picnics and stuff like that. And you can see it was beautiful. Originally, it was always a really popular watering hole, like through Native Americans, federal soldiers. The Hank and Elizabeth Smith family, when they came, they would go there for picnics. It was a really popular stop because of all the water.
The name Silver Falls may dislodge some distant, faded memories for some people. To most, it's that oh-so-needed rest area down a canyon between Lubbock and Dallas on Highway 82, 4 miles east of Crosbyton, to be exact. Other than being an historic landmark, it is the largest rest area in Texas. More like, well, a state park with restrooms, running water, and hiking trails.
In the 20s, they built this whole pavilion here that had a roller skating rink and a dance hall. It just became like this whole destination. People would come from, like when Texas Tech first started, students would come out and they'd go out on the water and go do dances and stuff like that.
It's one of the most beautiful sceneries in Texas, I think.
When we were kids, I don't think there was a square inch of this place we didn't explore. We knew every crack and every rock, every place to hide, you know.
This place has a lot of memories to me.
There's people here every day, every night.
We used to have roast wieners, make homemade ice cream, fry potatoes, and watch the kids swim.
That's where I learned to swim here. We used to drive from that rock there back then.
There's 1,000 cars goes up and down this road. You can meet trucks. There's all kinds. And people just love it, you know. They just love to come and stop here. They have picnics here, and they visit. They have reunions here.
We used to come down here and go swimming when we was 9 years old.
Some may find it odd that the #1 tourist destination in Crosby County is a rest stop. But folks like Anna hold this place in high regard. Hallowed ground that has been a rest area and meeting place for thousands of years.
I'm waiting on my grandson. He's lives in Lubbock, and he's the county attorney of Dickens County. And I'm waiting on him and his wife.
You know your great-great-grandfather was here.
Yes, they would have big family picnics. They would bring everybody here, yeah.
Things like floods and farming upstream have changed the complexion of what was once called the freshwater fork of the Brazos River. which is now a mere trickle compared to the curtains of cascading cool water from decades ago. But in Texas, a waterfall is a waterfall, and the sound has always been an unmistakable anthem of survival in a brutal landscape. You can still fill your water jugs from the old spring and take shelter from nature's fury, or simply sit and relive a place where so many memories linger.
We just used to stop all the time. I lost my husband 18 months ago, and when we'd go to Lubbock, we'd stop here.
As long as the gentle rhythm of falling water echoes off these steep canyon walls, Anna Lowry will walk in the footsteps of her family legacy, urging those who pull in to wander past the modern emplacements of a highway rest area and pause for a moment, cradled by canyon scenery and historic solitude.
This place will always mean something to us, and we love it, and we always will.
I love that story.
Me too, and we've got plenty more where that came from.
Just click on the subscribe button and keep traveling with us.